What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. So we're just going to jump right into it. So to prep my face, I'm going to be using the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I swear by this primer, it gets sticky, and then it really allows your foundation to stick to your face, and it lasts a long time. It helps your foundation last a long time. So I truly love this primer. I use it like all the time. It's holy grail status to me. I use it all the time. So yeah, I'm just going to prime my face with a brush, Real Techniques foundation brush, and then pat it into my skin. Then next I'm going to use the Master Camo in Orange by Maybelline. And I'm just going to color correct my face. After I had my daughter, I had a lot of hyperpigmentation, especially around my mouth area. So if I don't use this orange, sometimes it could come off gray and it could kind of look like a beard. So basically, I just like to use this. It cancels out that darkness, so it gives me a nice even complexion. And I particularly love this product because of the brush that's on it. Well, it's not really a brush. It's kind of like a applicator. It just makes it easy. It makes for less mess, and it really allows me to target the areas that I'm trying to color correct. And I know it looks crazy now. I kind of look like an orange Santa Claus, but it'll like, I promise it'll make sense. And then I used a Sonia Kashuk. It was a limited edition brush, so unfortunately it's not in stores anymore, but I did get it from Target. She has really good brushes. I'm using that buffer brush to just buff in all of the orange. And like I said, it looks crazy because once I brush it all in, it's gonna look like my skin is orange, but it's really just canceling it out. So I almost have to be orange to make my foundation even. So now I'm taking my buffer foundation brush by Morphe. All the stuff will be listed below, so that way I'll be able to, you guys can know the brush numbers and stuff. And then I went with the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. I hadn't picked it up in a while since I purchased it, so I just wanted to try that foundation out. And then I'm using the Farsali Skin Blur Primer to mix with my foundation to give it like a luminous look. And I got that trick from Jackie Aina. A lot of stuff that I do in my video, I give credit to YouTubers, so I definitely got that trick from Jackie Aina, and I don't think I'm ever going back because it literally makes your foundation look amazing. So right now, I'm just buffing in all of the foundation, covering up all of that color corrector. I had to step away for a second. Then once I buffed all that out, I'm just going to go ahead and use the Uoma Beauty Stay Woke Concealer. I'm using that, and I'm just concealing my whole face. Yo, I've been asleep on this concealer. It is the color payoff, how it looked, like, I really enjoyed how this look came off, and I really enjoyed that concealer. Like, it's probably one of my favorites now. And I used this Sonia Kashuk beauty blender to blend that all out. And I use that on my face, but under my eyes, I go in with a brush. That's just an off-brand brush that I've probably gotten from like Ross or somewhere. But you could just take a regular blending brush and just go in and blend under your eye. So I like to do that because I like precision. So I like that I could really get in the corner and really target what area needs to be concealed up under my eye. So for the most part, I use that brush only under my eyes, and it works for me. I would definitely recommend using a blending brush. You can even use an eyeshadow blending brush. It'll do the same thing. So now that I'm all concealed up, I'm going to take the Born This Way Multi-Sculpting concealer, and I'm basically going to do my contour. So of course I use a color that's deeper than my complexion. So I just go a little right there, and I do a little bit around the perimeter of my face, just to warm up my face. Now, I'm doing this before I set my under eye because I just like how it looks better. So then I'm taking a BH Cosmetic Buffer Brush. Fun fact, I got that brush set from Ross. I hate to plug Ross in, hint, hint. But if you're just starting in makeup and you want to buy like brushes and even, I know we sell a lot of, well, they sell a lot of BH Cosmetics. I'm giving myself away here. But they sell a lot of BH Cosmetics products, and this brush set was really good. So I used this brush set. Yeah, that was just a couple months ago. So if you're around a Ross, definitely peruse the accessories area. They definitely have some good brushes and makeup options. So I basically just took that BH Cosmetics buffer brush and I just buffed it all around. I'm making sure that I'm really buffing it in because you don't want it to look muddy. So, or you still want it to look light. You just want it to kind of slim it up your face, warm up your face. Contouring was something I never did until now because my little cheeky's a little cheeky. So I just really make sure that I'm cutting it to make my face look a little slimmer. So then up under my contour, I'm taking that Milani pressed powder and banana, and I'm just going to bake up under there just to kind of make there be a distinct difference between my contour and the bottom half of my face. So I'm just going in and I'm adding that powder to sit there for a little while to lighten it up. And this is a new trick that I started doing, so I'm still kind of trying to figure out if this is a technique that I like. I liked it for this look, but I'm still trying to figure out if this is a technique that I like doing. Of course, I saw it done and I liked the outcome. So, you know, you got to try new things to know what you like and what you don't like, you know? And I'm just taking the e.l.f. Foundation brush and I just went up under my, my under eye. So now I'm taking the Anastasia Bronzer-Mahogany, and I'm taking I have the James Charles brush set, so I'm taking the bronzer brush out of the brush set, and I'm just going over my contour, and also just warming up the face a little bit more and adding that bronzer to add that, like, sun-kissed look, because it's okay to still look sun-kissed in the winter. I think it's actually kind of cute. So now I'm taking a stippling brush by MUA, and I'm stippling out all of that, what we set under our contour. So I'm just making sure that I get all that cleaned up, and then I'm going in with another brush, a Real Techniques brush, and I just buffed it in a little bit more. So now the most exciting part, the star of the show, which is the Jackie Aina palette. When I tell y'all, I think this is how excited I am. I think every girl who has a melanin skin should own this palette, even if you're not into makeup. One, support another black YouTuber doing her thing, and for two, the palette is bomb and it's made for women of color. So it just, oh my gosh, it's awesome. So I just went in with that first color, and I just used it as my crease color. I think that's the color Ginger. I don't have my palette in front of me, so please forgive me. But, yeah, so I just went in and I did that crease color. And I always start with my crease, and I brought it up above my crease. So I brought it up above by my eyebrows. And I know you guys didn't see me prime my eyebrows, and I wanted to bring you guys in closer so y'all can see the magic. But I didn't prime my my lids. I did. I kind of spread when I used the brush to buff out my concealer, I also buffed it onto my eye. So I didn't directly apply it. And I forgot to mention that I did my eyebrows off camera, but I can do an eyebrow tutorial if you guys want to see that. It just takes time and they're thick, so I just said let's cut that out and get straight to the money. So then now I'm just deepening up my outer V. Just trying to give it a little smoked out effect. All the brushes that I'm using are in the James Charles brush set. I will say that his brush set is very convenient. It has multiple brushes, and it really does have all the brushes that you need when you are trying to create any type of eye look. So, and I will say another thing. I have lash extensions, so sometimes it is hard to apply eyeshadow with lashes already there, but I prefer lash extensions just because it's just way easier. Way easier. So now I'm going in with that baby pink color. Well, it's not baby pink. It's like, it's straight up pink. And I'm just applying that all over the lid. I'm just packing that on the lid. And when I tell y'all, I've never seen a pink on me look that bright and that good. When I tell you I love this palette and the color payoff, I was just like, oh my goodness. Like, it's so good. So I basically kept going in and out of the palette. So the thing with makeup, and especially with eyeshadow, it's continuous blending. It's continuous blending. It's continuous changing the colors and adding colors. And you just have to get like really in it and really creative. So I just grabbed another small packing brush and I just added a purple into that. And then I went back into my crease color and I just add crease. So as you can see, it's a lot of back and forth, back and forth. You're never just going to apply the eyeshadow and then that's it. You got to go in a couple times. Sometimes you have to go in 2 or 3 times in order to get the color payoff that you're trying to get. Even though the color by itself is really good, sometimes you have to go multiple times to get the look that you're trying to get and to make it look seamless. So then I went in with that greenish color and I went in my inner corner. And then I went off camera and I did my other eye because, you know, y'all already saw the steps that I took. So I'm taking the Anastasia Blushing Berries Trio. I think that's what it's called. And I took the blush brush from my brush set and I applied that all over my cheeks. Now here you're going to see me kind of blending it out really hard. That color came out like heavier than I had expected. So I had to do a lot of blending here. And so yeah, I had to blend that out a lot. So then I go in with my Urban Decay 24-hour eyeliner in brown. And I just lined my bottom lash line. This is me trying to figure out my highlight. So I was going to use the MAC highlight, but then I wanted to use the Fenty one because I hadn't used it in a while. And man, I was going to use that color first, but then I went with the other color. Oh my goodness. It was so subtle and pretty and just, I don't know. I'm not a big like pow highlight, you know. I'm more like a matte kind of a person. And when I do add a highlight, I just want it to be like a subtle inner glow highlight versus like a blinding one. Sometimes I like blinding, but sometimes I don't. And a little trick that I do with my blush, especially during the winter time because it's cold and like when you're outside and you're standing, you get that frosty look. I like to put the blush on my nose so that it kind of looks like I'm like flushed. And then I put the highlight up on my forehead just to kind of, that's where the light usually hits. So then it makes your whole skin look glowy. So now I'm lining my lips with the ColourPop Suede lip liner in Cold Brew. This has to be my favorite lip liner. I know everybody likes BFF3 from ColourPop and the KKW number 3. But that Cold Brew just does something for me. And then I went in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip color in Stockholm. And usually I like doing glosses with a lot of my looks. I do liquid lipstick or lipstick in general occasionally. But I usually do glosses. But I liked how this one looked super, super natural. So thank you guys for watching so much. I really appreciate it. Let me know what looks you guys are willing to see. I'm back at it and I'm so excited to be, you know, back on my grind. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, share with your friends, and follow me on all social media. And everything will be listed down below. Thank you. See you later.